The wind howled through the jagged peaks of Alaska. Carrying with it a bone-chilling cold of minus 30 degrees Celsius. The sky turned a heavy leaden gray, signaling the arrival of a massive blizzard. My biological alarm bells rang. I knew I had less than an hour to construct a shelter or face freezing to death in this wilderness. There was no luxurious hot tent here. My gear consisted only of a tarp, an axe, and my survival skills. I waded through knee-deep snow, turning into a black spruce forest. To find cover from the wind. Wood was the priority. I felled a standing dead tree for the frame, then chopped a multitude of lush green boughs. I erected a simple A-frame lean-to against a large tree trunk, facing away from the wind. I stretched the thin tarp over the frame, then stacked dozens of layers of boughs over the top and sides. This thick layer of needles would trap air pockets, creating natural insulation to keep the heat inside. While the falling snow would act as a sealant for any cracks. The most critical part was the flooring. Sleeping directly on the snow is a death sentence. I laid down a layer of boughs nearly half a meter thick to serve as a mattress, blocking the ground's cold from seeping into my sleeping bag. The storm struck just as I crawled into my den. Outside, the world turned white. The wind roaring like a beast swallowing all sound. With numb, clumsy fingers, I struck my ferro rod against a bundle of dry birch bark I had prepared. A spark flashed. And a small flame erupted right at the shelter's entrance, licking at the dry kindling. Warmth spread, pushing back the looming death. Inside my sleeping bag, I sipped on some boiled snow water. Listening to nature's fury raging just a thin layer of canvas away. Tonight would be long, but this fire was a statement. Amidst the brutal Alaska, I am still alive.